In the dark winter of December 1940, as the shadow of Nazi occupation deepened over France, 22-year-old François Scornet refused to accept the surrender of his homeland. Alongside 15 fellow French Army Cadets, he embarked on a perilous journey from the coast of Brittany, requisitioning a small boat with the singular, heroic goal of reaching England to join General de Gaulle's Free French forces. These young men were driven by a fervent idealism, yet they were at the mercy of the treacherous English Channel. Battling fierce storms, freezing winds, and a disorienting fog that completely obscured their path, the group eventually lost their bearings. After hours of navigating the churning waters, they finally sighted land, which they believed with great relief to be the Isle of Wight. Brimming with patriotic fervor and certain they had reached the safety of British soil, the 16 cadets marched inland, their voices rising in a defiant and triumphant rendition of La Marseillaise. It was a moment of profound, tragic irony. The land beneath their feet was not England, but Guernsey, the only part of the British Isles under German control. Instead of a warm welcome from allies, they were met by the cold barrels of German rifles. The cadets were swiftly arrested and transported to Jersey to face a German military tribunal. The occupying authorities, eager to stifle any spark of resistance and send a terrifying message to the local population, chose to treat this navigational error as a major act of defiance rather than a mistake. Although death sentences were initially handed down to 4 members of the group, the German administration eventually commuted 3 of those punishments to hard labor. Scornet, however, was singled out as the ringleader of the expedition, and his death sentence remained absolute. On the eve of his execution, he was comforted by Père Maire, a French priest from St. Thomas's Church, showing a stoicism and courage that moved even those who guarded him. On the morning of March 17, 1941, François Scornet was taken to the grounds of St. Owen's Manor, where he faced a firing squad with quiet dignity, becoming the only civilian executed by the Germans in Jersey during the occupation. After the Allied victory in 1945, his body was returned to his home village in Brittany for a hero's burial, while his fellow cadets endured the horrors of Nazi prison camps in Cannon, Germany, where several perished before liberation. Today, a moving tribute in the French chapel at St. Thomas of Our Lady of Lourdes ensures that Scornet's sacrifice and the tragic fate of the 16 cadets remain etched into the history of the islands they once mistook for a sanctuary of freedom.